guys, welcome back. It's Lego here. I have another Lego MOC for you guys today. And this one is a Lego secret entrance. So there's a door right here and some other stuff. So it's pretty much, this build is very simple. It uses only bricks and plates and a couple of other like hinges and things. So anyways, without further ado, let's get started. First, obviously, I'm going to show you how to open this secret entrance and how to get through it. So this would be the main door right here where you have to get through. If you look around, there's a couple of other like cracks here. It's like a straight line running right through here. And if you look at this, then they got some holes in the back, some gaps in the back, and these two hinges right here. So when you turn it back around, the first thing you're supposed to do is actually remove this blue tile at the top, and it can be any tile really. Just has to be like it can be very small and just then like a lock piece. And once you remove that, all you have to do is slide this open. It opens on these hinges right here. And when you look inside, this part's empty. There's nothing in there, but you do have these two tabs. One moves around a little and one's stiffly in place. What you have to do is pop out the one that's the gray one, the bigger one. And so to do that, just push down on it and then just pull it out. And you'll see that it's like a larger gray module right here, gray and yellow. And now this door, the main door, has been unlocked. And what you can do now is push on it and it will open. And then you can just slide it to the right. And there you go, you have your secret entrance is now open. You can get through it. So to close it, all you have to do is this tab right here. It's connected to the door, so to close it, just push it in, and then push it back forward. You can also use it to open the door, but all you have to do is push it back, and then just push it out, and then pull it out, sorry. So that door is just connected to that tab, so it works really nicely. It doesn't get stuck anywhere, and it just closes really nicely. Now, this is a very simple build. It's pretty much, as you can probably tell, it's only plates and bricks. So next, I'm just going to show you how this build works. Okay, so I took off a couple of the walls and the top of the build. So, and once you unlock that tile, you can hinge this open. And when you see this, I'm just going to show you how it works right now. So this gray module right here that when you pull it out, before you pull it out right here, see it's holding the door in place, like this yellow part of it. It's holding that in place and making sure and it's like holding it in place so you can't push it back, or like or even like push the tab back. And when it's locked, the wall gets in the way, so you can't just do this either. And yeah, so so you can't really push it back or even open it. Really, you can't. It's basically like a locking. This piece basically just locks the door. And once you remove it, it's like unlocked. So you can just push it back and then pull it out. And then you can get into the whatever is behind the secret entrance. So yeah, it's a pretty simple mechanism. The mechanism actually only uses plates and bricks, and it works really nicely. If it ever gets jammed, really, all you have to do is just rearrange the tiles on this thing, on the floor, and it might just be getting caught on the tiles. So it would be best if you use this arrangement right here. I'm just gonna it's 2 2x8 tiles, and 3 1x4 tiles in this, 2x4 tiles in this arrangement. And then it never really gets caught on any of the tiles when you have it in this arrangement. So if you're planning on building this, make sure you use this arrangement of tiles. So yeah, that's pretty much how it works, and I'm just gonna give you a building brief on how to build this secret entrance now. Okay, so I'm just gonna take apart each important part of the build and then just show you each segment of how it's built up. You take off the roof, it's just like this. There's 2 parts just held together by a tiny little blue tile, just so it's easy to remove, and then you can have that hinge open up like this. So just get that out of the way. Then here I have the main wall segment right here, this part. It's 7 bricks high, a plate part, a level of plates, and then 2 more bricks levels that connect both. Then we have the door right here. It fits snugly right here. And if you have to make sure that there's 1 plate level left underneath here, because that's space for the tiles that the door runs on. So if you place that back, then the door right there. Sorry about that. Then we have a couple more segments right here, like this wall right here. It's 7 bricks high, plate layer, and then 2 more bricks. It's just a basic old wall. This one's the same thing, only I have this 2x2 space sticking out over there, and that's just to make sure. Sorry if it went out of focus. That's just to make sure that the door doesn't go too far back when it's unlocked. Then we have this segment right here. Take it off, you can just see. I'm just gonna show you how it works. So we've got this segment of wall right here. It has the hinges in it. So you have the hinges on this brick area right here. Then the hinges on the other one, they're stuck on here. They're right there, this hinge. And so it just goes on to here. And then it's important you have 1 brick here. That just adds some more leverage for the door to stop and doesn't go too far. Then the top hinge right here, it's holding it in place. Yeah. So you have you have like 6 layers of bricks, and then a plate layer, and then 3 more. But the bottom of the 3rd has the hinge in it. Same over here. So it just moves really nicely and freely. And then you just put it right there, so it opens really nicely. And of course we have this segment right here, just basic old walls, and this connects right there, like that, and you can close it up. And make sure this wall is the same color as your main front wall, and the same color as the front of the door. And another important part is that when you have these tabs in here, just make sure that you need to add on this wall right here. You need to add a space where it's like the 2nd and 3rd layers are only 1x4 bricks, because when you have this in place of the lock position, you don't want the tab to get in the way of the hinge closing. See, if you had like a 2x2 brick space, it would just get in the way. So make sure you have a 1x4, 2 layers of 1x4 bricks in this area, just to make sure that it can open and close freely. So, and then you have another basic wall, same length as this one, pretty much the same thing. So yeah, it's just like I said, just pretty much only bricks, plates, and hinges, and tiles. So yeah, I had a lot of fun making this. It has a nice little touch to it, having all the important parts, and like having a little fun touch to it where it's got a play feature and all that. So yeah, I hope you can use this build in your own Lego MOCs, and make sure you never lose your creativity. Bye, see you next week.